What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back. I really just wanted to get on here real quick and just talk about this latest episode of Grotesquerie before the new episode comes on this week, because it has been on my mind, because I honestly did not see that coming, and I'm talking about the plot twist that was in the episode. The whole situation when it comes down to Lois, Sister Meagan, the priest and all that stuff, I kind of knew that that was what it was. It was just giving that tease the whole time, okay? That's literally what it was given. Because when you think about it, what is the episode called? I guess it ain't got no name to it. Girl, we'll find out later. Anyway, so Lois, at the end of episode 6, we saw that she shot somebody that was supposed to be the killer. Come to find out, the killer was who? The priest. Now, we honestly should have saw that this was coming, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us kind of figured, oh, he had to have had something to do with it. And I was looking at some things on Twitter, and people was like, oh my God, I hope Sister Meagan ain't got nothing to do with this. I hope she ain't got nothing to do with it. But, of course she would. Of course she would. But that ain't even a gag of it all, okay? Coming out and saying that it was the priest that did it and he was the one that was doing all the killing and all that stuff, that was like a little bit too easy. And also the whole situation with Sister Meagan, that was a little bit too easy too, because if you look back at things and how everything was transpiring, she kept on popping up at the crime scenes that nobody told her about. And then when Lois started telling her to come, like that one crime scene that she was there before anybody else got there, and I was just like, girl, what? And even when the first one, and she knew exactly what the substance was and all that stuff, because it was biblical, whatever you want to call it, I was just like, oh, okay, girlfriend. She was weird, she was quirky and all that. The fact that the what is it? The church had the newspaper and it was all circling about the deaths and stuff. The fact that the priest and her was just having this fascination with crime and gory stuff, whatever. I said, I don't feel like that's godly. Like, that feel more like it's demonic. It feel very Satan-y, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, are y'all sure y'all really doing this for real? Or is y'all serving the right God? Or which one y'all serving? Because I was a little confused. It was given. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you should have picked up on it, because both of them got a lot of things in common. The fact that they both used to be worldly people, meaning before they decided to turn their life over to God and become like, going to the priesthood, going to the nunnery and all that stuff, they used to have lives outside the world, you know what I'm saying, or in the world. He used to be a personal trainer, which I'm pretty sure he was out there doing his thing, bang, 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 ski. And she gives me she was doing the same thing, okay? Because when she was talking about orgasms and all that stuff, and she was talking the way that she was talking to Lois, I was just like, girl, you got one foot in and one foot out the world, okay? Which one? You got one foot in the church and you got one foot on the other side. Which one you gonna go? You can't serve two gods. There it is, bitch. Okay, listen. But you got that right. Okay, but I just like Sister Meagan. She just looked a little weird. She's quirky, okay? She is very quirky. But on the one hand, she's that quirky that's like, for me, it was interesting. I'm a little bit intrigued. What do you know? Why are you doing what you're doing? And, yeah, come to find out that she was doing all of this stuff, right? And what really gave her away when we found out that the priest was the killer, it just that when we first got introduced to him and he was giving that sermon and we saw the type of people that was coming into his his church, and I'm not trying to like talk mess or talk down upon the type of people, the parishioners that's coming, because when you go to churches and stuff like that, it's supposed to be come as you are, come one, come all, no matter what your background is, no matter what you've been through, come, because the message of God is for everybody, right? But you saw how downtrodden a lot of the people looked, and most of them look like they probably ain't got a pot to piss in, and they only got 15 cents in their bank account, if they even got a bank account. And if you look at the people that were being taken out, especially like the homeless people, It was like he was picking his victims from some of the people that probably was coming to that church. That's what it was giving a little bit. Especially when they did that Last Supper and he took them homeless people, you know what I'm saying? And he made that Last Supper grotesquerie situation. Yeah, it was giving that, right? And so at that point, I was just like, so are you using the church to find your victims? That's what it was giving a little bit. I could be wrong. I could be off base, but it was giving that a little bit to me because that would be a easy, target, an easy situation to get victims. So you don't have to go outside. You don't have to venture out too much because your parishioners, they're coming to you. You probably developing some type of, relationship with them. And, they're telling you this, telling you that. You probably know where they stay at and all that stuff. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? But when they found out that Sister Meagan had something to do with it, girl, Lois was going through all of his stuff, right? Because she went up there to his little rectory, his room in the church, saw his stuff, saw the book list that had the medical stuff up in there, all the different type of writers and all this stuff, whatever. Okay, cool. Now, honestly, the priest don't give me that he was that smart. And I guess for Lois, she didn't feel that way either, okay? Because all of a sudden, Sister Meagan came over there to the crib because they were celebrating the fact that, Lois had finally, took care of this whole situation, solved this murder, all right? And she was like, I just don't feel right about, having this little celebration or whatever just because we did this or whatever. It just feels like it's wrong. And then it also feels like it's not all the way solved. And they were just trying to make it seem like, girl, forget it. It's fine. Let's just move on from it. So she called Sister Meagan over. Sister Meagan is over at her crib. They good homegirls at this point. But see, at one point, Lois had saw that Sister Meagan had on some Louboutins. She had on some red bottoms. I said, excuse me, you got the nerve to have some bobby socks on with some red bottoms, them thick ass socks with some goddamn red bottoms on. Girl, I said, you could at least put a nice little stocking on with them, okay? That probably would have been a little bit too much. She was trying to keep her little nun-issy innocence. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what she was trying to do. And, she was like, you got a little splurge or whatever. She gave us a little history of where the red bottom shoes come from. I said, all right, but still, why does you as a nun need to be having, how much do red bottoms cost? I know they cost a couple of $1,000 or $1,000. Look, how much for a pair of Louboutin heels? Red bottoms down here. Red bottoms. Let me be Jack. Yeah, they over $1,000. $1,000 pump, 12,000. I gotta love you so much before I can buy you something like that. I really do. Thank God my mama don't wear heels no more these days, because I would have brought her a pair, but I don't feel like it. She can't wear them no more, so that's great. I got so goddamn cheap. It's $1,000. If I'm not wearing $1,000 shoes, bitch, you not wearing $1,000 shoes. But I gotta love you so much for that. I really do. But I was just like, man, what you getting this $1,000 from? They be saying how the diocese and the church, the priesthood, all that stuff, these little Catholic churches and everything, they be on the last leg. They be really on the last leg. They be doing fundraisers and stuff to gain some money and all that stuff. Y'all seen Sister Act too. No, I'm dead serious. It's a Catholic school that's, oh my God, when I used to stay at, I was about to say down the street, but where I used to stay at, the neighborhood I used to stay at, there's a Catholic school over there. If y'all stay out here in Chicago, and you know that McDonald's that's over there, I think, not McDonald's, but the Burger King that's over there, like 43rd or something like that. I don't know. Either way, it's a Catholic school over there. They forever needing money for something. I said as many, and it be killing me how they be having, like, kids in poverty level. Like, I know your parents ain't making that much money for you to be taking them kids, all of them, to be up in Catholic school. And they got to pay each year a tuition. Baby, we start paying tuition when we get in college. Until that, we are free. Public education, okay? Freak all of that other stuff. Meanwhile, they forever needing some money. Because they forever looking like they finna go out of business. And yet you walking around here with $1,000 plus leather, Louboutin shoes on, some red bottoms, Miss Girl, and some Bobby socks that you probably got from the beauty supply store. Okay, and I'm just sitting here like, what's going on? What's tea? Where you get that from? And see, Lois had noticed that too. And then, she was like, yeah, they was trying to celebrate and all that stuff. You drinking alcohol with the lady and everything. And I was like, girl, when we doing this? Lois is picking up on a lot of stuff. You was a little wound tight. You was wound tight throughout the season. But ever since your ass got shot, all of a sudden you a little loose. You're a little loose, okay? And I said, what's going on? All right, Miss Girl, you about to give yourself away. Them red bottoms gave you away. She said, it's so convenient that your ass got shot. It almost seemed like it was set up because the person that shot your ass made sure to shoot you where there weren't no arteries getting hit, no veins getting hit, no major organs getting hit or nothing, because Mama sure enough was walking around like she just didn't get shot the day before and was in a coma the night before in the hospital. I know it's a little bit of time has gone past, but I'm just saying because she was acting like nothing ever happened. Mind you, we should have known something was going on. People should have caught on the way that the priest was acting as soon as he came up in there. He found out that Meagan was shot. Okay, and she was up in that hospital. And I ain't like the way that he was talking to Lois when he told her to get the fuck up out that room. I said, excuse me, you need to calm your ass down. Okay, you in your cowboy chaps. You little freaky toad. What's going on? All right, and so then it was like, she was like, so I go up in his room and I'm seeing all this stuff, this medical books, this stuff, whatever. And I'm like, he just can't be the one that's doing this. But see, you knew about a lot of this stuff. So now I'm thinking either you was the one that was doing this and he was your accomplice, or vice versa, or y'all was working in conjunction with each other. Okay, girl, Sister Meagan, she went from being Sister Meagan to just Meagan. She went to Meg. She was like, listen, babe, babe, you probably had a little bit too much to drink. I said, wait a minute, when we start calling each other babe? Okay, I said, this, what? You're changing on us. What is happening? Girl, after, Lois started pulling her card, and I mean, she yanked that bitch to the point where Meagan, the sister, went out the window. Okay, she went to the depths of hell because that scream that came out of her body, I said, girl, what's going on? It was demon possessed. All right. And all of a sudden she attacked Lois because she was like, bitch, you not finna call me out. All right. I'm not finna let your ass come out of this bitch alive. Girl, they started fighting. And I said, Lois, you better beat that bitch ass. Okay. I said, Sister Meagan, you really disappointed me. You let the devil win. Okay, you really did. And like, why would a priest be so obsessed with death that you got your favorite, and a nun be so obsessed with death and killing that you got your favorite serial killer? What in the serial mom is going on? Like, are you serious? What is happening? But see, when they got into that fight, I said, Lois, you better whoop that bitch ass. Whoop her ass. Whoop her ass. Now, Lois was trying. And I tried to, chalk it up to the fact that Lois probably was a little bit drunk. Now, had Lois not had alcohol in her system, she would have been pissed off because she ain't had no alcohol in her system. And it probably would have gave her a little bit more strength. Okay, wouldn't have slowed her down. And she would have been like, fuck this shit. I'm mad. And she really would have had her, girl. She would have had her quicker than she did in this time. Because what we saw was, you would think Lois was going to win, if you look at body type, one a little bit frailer than the other one lankier than the other one more experienced with a gun, probably with combat and all that stuff. But it just didn't go that way. This was a fight to the death, bitch. And at one point, I was like, oh, shit, I don't know who going to win this. Girl, at one point, Lois was beating Megan's ass. Megan was beating the fuck out of Lois' ass. Lois started whooping her ass again. And then Sister Meagan came through and stabbed that bitch up. I said, oh my God. Yes, it's bad enough you stabbed her in her kidney. Then you stabbed her in her stomach. And then you just kept stabbing and stabbing and stabbing. And I said, damn bitch, can you give her a chance to pinch you? Like, what? This is not fair. You got the devil on your side. I was about to say you had God on your side. God left. Okay? God said, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't, because that ain't no child of mine. All right? saying come get your child. Okay, because that's just what it was, you know. I said, what in the blood of Carrie is going on? I said, Lois is dead. Lois laying on that floor, and I was just like, what happened? Sister Meagan was about to get the hell up out of there, and she was about to get shot. But see, at the end of the day, you want to know who prevailed? God. Because guess what happened? Lois came through and fucked that bitch up and took her out, killed her. When she shot her head off, I said, now see, y'all, that was graphic. I ain't need to see the inside of her brains like that. I didn't need to see her head explode off her body the way that it did, but it was nice. And Sister Meagan, I didn't want you to go out like that, but see, you played your hand a little bit too close to the vest. Okay, you played your hand a little bit too close to the vest, and you got messed up. But see, here's the thing that got me. That ain't even a twist. Before we get to the twist, let's start off it happened at the very beginning of the episode. At the very beginning of the episode, I believe, one of the things that I said, what happened? Did I miss something? Because all of a sudden, we are at dinner, and it's Mary and Ed. It's Ed. Let me see. Travis Kelce. What is Travis Kelce's character name in Grotesquerie? Travis Kelce. What the name is? Ed. Okay, got it right. You know, I be getting people names wrong and everything. I don't want y'all to correct me and be like 15 people in the comments saying, they names is this, bitch, get it right. His name is Orderly Ed, right? And so you set all this up. You set all this up and you got the nerves of being up in your feelings. Now, granted, I ain't see the shit coming. I ain't see it coming now 1 minute, 1 second. Girl, they sitting there at the restaurants just so Mary and Ed could tell Lois that, listen, we're about to move out and we're about to get a place together in this gated community because guess what? I got that role on that reality show. What is it called? Halftime something. I said, what? One thing about it, two things for sure. I don't need nothing reminding me that I'm a fat bitch. Okay? I just don't need it. I don't need it. So I'm not finna get on no show that's talking about weight. Okay, I just can't. I'm not that secure with myself and with my size for me to be like flaunting the fact that, oh, I'm on the show that's called Halftime this or my 600-pound this, so that everybody and their mama can watch and then be talking shit. Girl, I ain't got time for that. I'm not that secure. Okay, baby. Sometimes the skin be thick, but sometimes that bitch want to tear and it want to get a little bit light and a little bit thin, and I be want to like, girl, I ain't ready for all of that. I said, bitch, what? Halftime, what? She said, girl, yeah, and we finna be together. We about to get married. We finna move in and all of that stuff. And Lois drunk ass. And when I say drunk, that bitch was drunk. I mean, she went on a whole tirade going at her daughter as if that was a bitch on the street that she ain't never know. Like, she didn't hold this baby for 9 months in her stomach. She ain't giving the baby the nutrients that it needed to survive, to sustain, to come out into the life of the world. And you talk, what? She said, oh, so y'all fucking... So how does it feel having to pull up all that folds of flesh? You know, lifting up her folds, okay? You know, the acres of flesh just to get to her clit. I said, oh my goodness. Why would she say that? And why would Ryan Murphy put that up in the script? I was laughing so hard. You know, because on the one hand, I would have been offended if I wasn't secure, even though I just said something about that. But see, sometimes some of these stuff, I hate to say that, some of these stuff do be funny, but it was just the way that the line was delivered. And I just really wasn't expecting that. Bitch, I gagged. I said, excuse. And I'm sitting there listening to it, right? And I'm like, hold on, do I got foes? I got a couple of foes. But it ain't nothing like that. You ain't got to lift nothing. What the fuck? I said, not lift her foes and not the acres of flesh. Acres? Do you know how much of an acre is? Let's look that up. Baby, I love the fact that I can do this. Acre. An acre is equal to 43,560 square feet, about 4,447 square meters. Baby, that's a lot. I just saw a whole bunch of numbers for 1 acre. That is a lot. And you up here calling your daughter saying that she got acres of flesh. I said, wow, baby, put that alcohol down, because it got you doing damage to your daughter, messing up relationships and everything. And then gonna tell her how I feel about the fact that, I just had your dick in my mouth. I said, excuse me. He said, now bitch, stop lying. Okay. She said, and that was the worst first date that we ever went on. He said, baby, I took you to rehab, all right, to a meeting. That wasn't no first date. We weren't dating. Okay. This was trying to get your ass some help. That's just what it was. I said, oh, so you ain't had no relationship with this man. He was just really checking you, trying to help your ass out, because you really needed the help, to be quite honest. All right. And to be fair, I just don't understand how, I get it that on the one hand, I feel like Lois is jealous of her daughter a little bit, especially in that moment, because she could do whatever it is that she wants. Whatever she set her mind out to do, she's doing it. And even if I feel like she's taking the easy way out, because what is she doing? She's allowing her addiction to work for her and to get her places that her addiction couldn't. Her addiction of being an alcoholic has always gotten her reprimanded, right? And people calling her out about the negative side effects and all that stuff. We've seen that throughout the show. Now, the only persons that have been calling Merritt out about her food addiction is her mother sometimes, and we saw a flashback for when the dad said something about it. But other than that, she's free to do whatever she wants with her food addiction. And it came to a point where even her mama was fixing her food and feeding her face. You know what I'm saying? Helping her out. Enabling her. You upset at it, but yet you're enabling it. But at the same time, when it comes to her alcohol addiction, we never really saw Mary give her alcohol. She kept on saying that, she got an addiction, you need to get help. And I'm like, well, bitch, you need to get help too. Like, we can go to therapy both and go to NA both for both of us. Okay? AA Anonymous and NA or Food Addiction Anonymous, baby, we can go both, because we both need help for our stuff. Okay? We're both addicts. But see, it's so crazy how Ed gets with Mary, and y'all want to call Lois out on her alcoholism, but yet you are about to be enabling Mary with her food addiction, and because y'all about to live off of that. Because now she's on a TV show that she got to be a fat bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the contradictions right itself, And I was just like, interesting. And then when, she went a little bit, she got all loud up in that restaurant. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, two things for sure. You will not embarrass me in public, okay? I am a quiet type of person. I am an introverted person. I barely want to come out the house as it is, okay? Now, when I do, and depending on where we go, you will not embarrass me, because I'll leave. I will leave your ass right there, and I will act like I never knew your ass for a while, okay? It'll be a minute before I contact you again, because you're not going to embarrass me like that, and it ain't got nothing to do with respectability, politics, or whatever. I just don't like that, okay? Act like you got some goddamn sense, bitch. I wasn't raised like that, okay? A lot of y'all ain't got praying grandmamas, and it really shows. But anyway, moving on from that. Lois is just drunk as shit, bitch. I mean, just drunk as hell. She goes to the hospital. She wound up going up there to the main man who run the hospital and said, listen, pull the plug on my husband. Miss Nurse Red came up in there and said, she's an alcoholic bitch. She can't do this. And I said, oh, Nurse Red, you are showing your hand. You just came over there trying to break bread with this lady at her house, telling her that, listen, I was fucking your man. And then all of a sudden, she's an alcoholic. She's back to being an alcoholic just because she about to put a plug on your man. Your man. That's just what it was. Now, after Lois had said, you got somebody working up in your hospital that's working against me, that's trying to do this and trying to do that. And she ain't say the name, but then here come Nurse Red coming up in there. I said, damn, there she go right there. If you did not know, I feel like Nurse Red should have lost her job too. Okay, as soon as they pulled that plug, Nurse Red should have lost her goddamn job. Okay, but we didn't see that happen. Now, seeing the process of, the lights going out as she was walking out that room and she killed her husband. Well, she didn't kill her husband. Well, they just pulled the plug and he just said flatline. So medically, whatever. It was gonna happen anyway, because it wasn't no signs of him, getting better or whatever. And then here comes the fucking plot twist. I was walking. I was doing my walk. And baby, the way I had to stop and say, what? Because I had to pay attention for a minute. And then I kept on walking. I said, hold up. What is going on? Now, in the midst of Lois and Meagan fighting their asses off, right? It had flipped to a parallel universe. I said, what's going on? And the roles have been reversed. So we see Lois, and this is after Meagan stabbed her ass up so bad that we literally thought her ass was dead. I mean, she kept ding, ding. I said, what in the Psycho? She said, girl, yeah, that's my favorite movie. Ding, 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 ding. She was just took her out. I said, damn, Lois, because then her hand went from like this to just not moving no more. I said, fuck, the life just went out of her. You let this lady, Lois, get up. Get up, Lois. Get up, Lois. Girl, Lois wasn't moving. Because next thing you know, Lois was in the unconscious realm. You know what was going on? Lois was in a goddamn hospital bed, and she was in a coma. Her husband, on the other hand, wasn't. I said, hold on, what's happening here? What is going on? Girl, we see that Ed and Mary were married. Married is a very decorated degree, multiple degreed. Okay, she was given very much Wendy from Real Housewives of Potomac in her 4 degrees. All right, she was given very much that, highly educated, highly successful, with a husband who was an alcoholic, and her husband is who? Ed, okay? And he works where? At Cinnabon. You ain't have to put that out there like that. You ain't have to put that out there like that. Girl, and come to find out, because they were sitting down there with the husband, and they had Ed looking a fucking mess. Okay, Ed and his mullet. You know what, Travis Kelce? You're growing on me. I can look past the fact that you with Taylor Swift, and she turned you back into the white man that you really are. But at the same time, the acting stuff works good for you. You may not be the best, but you kind of good at what you was playing, okay? I kind of like it. I was like, look at Travis, bitch. He was in there. I said, wipe the sweat, because you really was looking like you was down on your luck, sir. And I said, oh, what was going on? Girl, come to find out, Ed and Lois was fucking each other for like a year or so? They was having an affair. I said, Lois, you fucking your daughter husband? What? You are a low down dirty bitch. Okay, that's one thing I don't want. I can't deal with somebody in my family fucking around on something of mine. Hell no. We'll never speak again. I'm telling you, that's just me. Okay, some of y'all can forget, let outside babies come into the household. I'm not one of those ones. Okay, it's over, it's done with, and I never knew you. All right, I will erase you from my memory. Men in Black. Shh. What was it? I don't know. Who were you? Never heard of you. But you saw? No, I didn't. Okay, that's me. I said, Lois, are you serious? So they telling the daddy this. Now at this point, the daddy pissed. He went down there to the hospital and said, pour that plug on that bitch. And I said, oh, wow. And it came to a point where he was so pissed off that he didn't want nobody to come up in there and say nothing to him. And so it came to a point where Mary had to say, I stopped talking to you. I never do this or whatever if you don't allow us to come up in there and say nothing, right? Also, we found out that he fully in a relationship with Nurse Red. But Nurse Red ain't Nurse Red in this reality. Okay, Nurse Red is a video cam girl, okay? She ain't taking her clothes off or nothing on there, but she doing a little, I say, middle age, burlesque, what is it? Burlesque type of stuff, just doing a little dance, had her little slip on and everything, and a red or whatever, had her hair down. Nurse Red is a baddie. I said, all right, Nurse Red, you was hiding all of that underneath them the 1950 rolls on your head. Okay, Miss Girly. And she basically had to call his ass out. So you really want to get pissed off at her and pull her plug just because you found out she was cheating on your ass? Mind you cheating too. Like, you got me up in an apartment that you paying for. Are you serious? I said, call his ass out. Because it's always that double standard, okay? We supposed to stay around with your ass when you cheat on us, but when we do that shit right back to you, oh, we all type of whores in a book. We all type of this, type of that, the scums of the earth and everything. But yet you was just doing the same thing. And we supposed to stick by you and still love you, but now when we do it to you back, oh, you hate our guts. Niggas. I was just like, huh. And so when they did pull that plug, because he was trying to be very much vindictive, he knew that lady didn't love him no more and all that stuff and vice versa. And so I just hate when it gets to a situation like that. If y'all both know that y'all don't love each other, and especially if y'all wait until the kids get old and the kids are older, like Mary was a grown-ass woman and she was married. Go ahead and get divorced instead of putting yourself through all this mess. And you should have got divorced sooner, But he pulled that plug thinking that she was just going to die. Girl, come to find out, mama woke the fuck up. Okay, they said, her pulse ain't going down, bitch. The heart rate going up without the machine. And then it comes back to another part to where it goes back to where Meagan and Lois was fighting. And then Lois get her ass up and she wound up shooting the fuck out of Meagan. Like the way her head popped off. I said, now hold on. That little gun packed a lot of power. I think y'all got the wrong bullets and the wrong make and model for all of that to happen. I don't think it was supposed to go like that, but that was a lie. And then we see Lois just lifting up. She was lifting up, but then her body came right back down like, bitch, no, I ain't ready to go. Her husband was like, wait a minute, ho? What's going on? So, basically, the plot is what we've been seeing this whole time has been in her mind like a dream. And Lois really was the one that was down there in that was in the coma. I said, girl, what? Even though she was an alcoholic still, that's still real. She still was an alcoholic. And I was like, oh, wow. So this whole time she dreamt this whole thing up. The subconscious mind just be doing a lot of shit. Okay? A lot of shit. But that episode was cute. I actually liked it. I feel like it was one of the better episodes of the whole season. Because that plot twist kind of gagged me a little bit. I said, now, hold on. Now, which is which? I had to look it up. They said it was the one when she was in the hospital. So that was the real one. 10 episodes. This is only episode 7. But we got 3 more episodes. Where do we go next? Okay? Where do we go next? I like this show. I'm surprised. Because you want to know what I did go watch yesterday? I want to watch the last 5 episodes of, American Horror Story on Hulu. And I really thought that they was going to give us a whole new season. Like, this is going to be season 4. No, it was a continuation of season 3. And it was episodes 5 through 9, I believe. Because it was 5 episodes. Stupid. You want to know the dumb one? The one that I truly did not like? Let me look this up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, well, let me find it. Girl, I just be on here talking to y'all. Don't even have nothing prepared. American Horror Stories. America. There it is. We want season 3. Yeah, it's 9 episodes. Oh my goodness. The clone one, episode 6, when what's his name? Not Simon Cowell. Oh my goodness, dude, y'all know exactly which dude I'm talking about. If you watch Power, and I'm talking about the first one, the old white man, bitch, him. When he had that robot, that clone made of himself after he got sick, and he had his boyfriend, or I should say his partner, supposed to be, and then when the plot twist on that one kind of got me. Okay, I was like, okay, where we going? We already know once we get a clone, once we get the android that's supposed to take the place, it's gonna turn and it's probably gonna try to kill the boyfriend for real, for real. No, the bitch got jealous. The bitch was getting jealous of anybody that was around him, and then dude started developing real feelings for the clone because at first he was like, what is this? And then when his husband or his boyfriend or whatever, because he got sick, and when he came out of his little coma or whatever and started getting better, they took the clone back. And then come to find out, dude was like, you know what? I'm looking for people that's trying to do for me or whatever. And I realized I don't need nobody else. What I need is me, okay? Because I am that bitch. And he wound up killing the boyfriend, and he wound up having a relationship with his own self. And I'm talking about the clone, who looked exactly like him. When that ending came up and they was in that bed together and he was getting fucked by himself, and then he told him, blow me again. I said, holy crap. What am I watching? All right. That was all right. That was all right. Backrooms was okay. We found out that there was this man who basically, this Arthur, who was just trying to, find out what happened to his son. His son went missing, and he was writing these books or whatever and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden it was just like he kept blanking out and he was in another reality, okay? And at that point, I realized what was already going on. It probably wasn't even 10 minutes into the episode that was like, oh, he the one that killed his son, and he didn't realize that he killed his son because every time he did it, he blacked out. And that's basically what it was, okay? Episode 7X, I ain't really like that one. I ain't like that one. Even though that be true, I do believe that they be committing insurance fraud and taking these patients and operating on them against their will because they be thinking they be going in for one thing and you doing other stuff on them. And that's basically what it was. It had a whole underground situation going on, trying to treat people with cancer, but was turning them into like living zombies and caging them downstairs in the hospital. That's basically what it was. That leprechaun one for episode 8, stupid. Stupid. Very, 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 very stupid, okay? And then the thing under the bed, I ain't like that shit either. If I had to say ones out of all 5 that came back, I did like Backrooms, even though I knew what it was about. Clone was okay. And then X was alright. So like the first 3, I give them that. The last 2, and out of the first 3, out of the first 3, I kind of like Clones, then Backrooms, then X, in that order, but it really wasn't nothing special. And I remember when American Horror Stories used to be real good. It's like when the pandemic came through and shut everything down and had to force everybody to do something different or come back a different way. It just wasn't right. Everybody has not been correct afterwards, okay? And I'm just so sad because American Horror Story used to be our thing. Y'all remember that? Baby, y'all used to be camped out in my comments waiting for the freaking video to show up. And we used to have a good time. I can't remember the last time we had a good time looking at American Horror Story. Granted, I liked a couple of the seasons that came out, but it just didn't give the feel that we wanted. You know what I'm saying? That we was used to. And I know we had to live and grow. And I feel like at that point, we should have probably just ended the series. Especially when it came to the one about the aliens, and it was going back in time, like in the 1960s and whatever, when Nixon was the president and all. Girl, what? I hated that season. 1984 was cute. It could have been a little bit better, but it was cute. The one about the AIDS epidemic, I was decent. I didn't have a problem with it, but I just knew a lot of other people probably would because it wasn't up to snuff to the way that they thought it would be. And the dude that played in the one with the AIDS epidemic, he was the one that was the killer, the physical killer of gay men. He was the nurse in episode 9 on American Horror Stories. But yeah, I think American Horror Story has reached its plateau and it's reached its peak, and I think it's time to let it go. Like if it was to come back, and I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll still watch it and probably review it depending on how good it is. But if it wasn't to come back, I would totally understand it at the same time. Truly would. It's unfortunate. A lot of shows have been like that. And I hate it. I really hate it. You know one show that I do love though? Abbott Elementary has been on point. That last episode with the ringworm, baby. When Gregory said, burn it down, shut the school down, girl, that's me. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. I don't want no type of rash, no nothing on my body. I can't take it. I don't want to look at it. Oh, no. I'm a germaphobe like that. Okay, because I'm not trying to catch nothing. And if I do catch something, bitch, I'm going to be so pissed. But that was fun. That was so fun. That episode was hilarious. When they saw on the first episode of the season, when Ava saw that little white boy, she said, oh my God, I think I saw a ghost. It's given very much Victorian era. I said, not a Victoria age ghost. Where do they come up with this stuff? Who is doing the writing for real? Because hilarious. But anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about the episode. I feel like at this point, since it's only like 8, 9, 10. The fact that I had to count that shit out like that, don't judge me. It's 3 more episodes, so I'm gonna give y'all 3 more reviews of this show. I'm gonna give y'all a review of the show, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. Oh.